Vitality's all lined up for this hit, but Team Spirit equally 3 players defending the B bomb site. They're going to get aggressive.
Yeah, Zontex goes to fight ZywOo, but gets out of there, decides not to commit to that fight because the B ramp play is coming in. He realizes his attention needs to be drawn towards the double doors, and he works it well with Dog. Chopper stepping up. Dog gets another one, bringing down ZywOo for the first time here, but Dog eventually overrun by Flames. And this would be a 1v3 for Flames to collect. And perhaps a spark to ignite this clutch into the play-through window. It isn't going to work out for Flames. Spirit will win the first round.
Yeah, and he went for the win, right? He didn't get the bomb planted.
2 very talented players on the scout in Apex and ZywOo. Apex had a fantastic game yesterday. He's looking to try and bring Shiro down as he goes around that corner. Shiro's head spotted first, and Apex unable to get away. So Shiro chases him down. They might actually try and overwhelm him, but that smoke should cancel out any play forward from Vitality.
Yeah, none of the pistols close by to Apex either to kind of help him in that engagement and maybe hold Shiro back, maybe just make him a little bit nervous, a little bit honest in terms of overcommitting and swinging.
Team Spirit just sit back. Vitality about to show their move into this B bomb site. Zontex has positioned himself perfectly. The swing out, the distraction set up from his teammate, and Zontex and Dog mow down 2. ZywOo fights back with 1 back, but it ain't going to be enough to get anywhere near this bomb site. Dog just sticks around. ZywOo runs into him, and Dog with just enough ammo to get that headshot. He composes himself, and Vitality will fall to 2 rounds in a row now.
On the other 4 players, plenty of utility. And Vitality's been slow and measured to start these 2 rounds so far. Good tag from ZywOo. Zontex brought low. And
Spinks charging out long, gets that kill on Chopper, rips him apart. Opening kill in favor of Vitality in this gun round. The Magic's in falling back. He's confident. He wants to stick around. He wants this kill back for Spirit. He'll even try to double up, but he's caught in the open, and Spinks will send him to hell.
Yeah, but goal is accomplished for Vitality. They have long control. Apex is going to drop in towards Pit. Now they can chuck out some utility, make this defense feel a little bit nervous.
Donk is just gathering information inside of middle. Good peek around the double doors. Spots out a couple of members, and that will now draw the attention of Shiro to fixate upon middle and short. Miss shot from Shiro. You don't see many of those, and he has to get out of there. Damage being done with the utility, but they're close, and Shiro deals with it. Drops down to safety. Now he can rely upon Apex to try and come around here for Vitality. Could cut in the back of Shiro, but that smoke comes up at just the right time, and Shiro gets to cover.
It's a perfect smoke to keep them alive, but it also locks them out. They've got to drop down. They have to get that bomb. Oh, this is dicey. ZywOo's brought very low. Smoke's going to be blown open, not completely. An awkward engagement for both teams.
15 seconds. They have to get the bomb now, and Apex picks it up. Gets it killed through the smoke as he retreats and just gets around that corner. Apex can now put that bomb down, and ZywOo looks to defend him. They miss shot towards CT. But Team Spirit in a 2v3, they don't want to go for this.
No, it's awkward. They don't have any positioning elsewhere. A scrappy battle and engagement. Dog's almost able to take down the bomb carrier, but Apex just slides in.
That's an incredible recovery mission for Vitality. The bomb falls off short. They get the smoke down from Spirit to just sever off the rest of Vitality players. But eventually that will fade away, and Vitality can split into this A bomb site.
This is a good crossfire, though, between Chopper and Magic. This will be hard to break through for Vitality.
Yeah, Mezzi's got to be sharp if he's to get even one of these. He's hoping to create that space. Flashbang going to the top. Ineffective onto Chopper. The in-game leader steps up. Magic's with him. And now the rotation can start to come through in that B bomb site. Time is limited for Vitality, and the bomb is stuck outside. Long if it goes back, Shiro could take that bomb out. ZywOo defending his life against Donk, but 15 seconds. Time is of the essence, and with that bomb going down to top middle, there is no chance for Vitality. They have to win on kills, and they're not giving that chance. So Flames will have to save his AK, and Team Spirit will head to 4.
Yeah, that's a nice round from Spirit. Good job from Magix and Chopper out towards long. The round rested on that play, on that hold. Vitality, they'll get 3 kills. They're not out of it just yet. They still have the money brought a little bit low, a little bit weakened for Team Spirit, so they can continue fighting back.
They're going to start with 3B again here, Team Spirit, but it's a quicker play for Vitality out long A. Flames already charging in, but what a shot from Chopper.
Damn.
He's been hitting in the DM, that's for sure. Big shot on Flames. He couldn't get into the pit.
That's a 40-year-old man hitting that shot.
Perhaps now a pit of despair for Vitality, but Spinks will climb out of it with that shot on Shiro. He didn't spot the second player, but losing Shiro's AWP in an aggressive maneuver like that is not what Team Spirit would have liked. And now you rely upon Magix yet again. This time he takes up position to Elevator. Peace out, it sends on to Mezzi. But he's stuck now and has to use utility to get him out of this position, and Vitality can move closer to the A bomb site.
And they didn't realize Apex was that close as well. He's going to call the crossover. Spinks can actually come up towards long. They need to get this bomb planted quick before the rest of Spirit's reinforcements. Now, the bomb's not being planted for long. ZywOo's planting it safe. So Spinks is only really going to have impact as the retake comes in. If they get into the bomb site, he's in trouble.
Zontics places the grenade directly on Apex, takes half of his health away. He's down to 32 now, and he'll focus on that short fight. Apex spamming down. He's pretty close to removing Chopper, but it's all about the play at ramp here. Spinks takes that first contact. Apex peeks over the top, and ZywOo swings to close on Dog. It is a second round for Vitality, and it is very well put together.
That is a beautifully pieced together post plant for Vitality.
So want to step around that corner. Chopper aggression is the name of the game to the lower tunnels. Spinks will be his combatant on the other side.
Look at the nightmare of this setup.
Oh my god, Chopper is feeling it today.
Even if Spinks swings, he gets shot at by Shiro's up, and then Chopper's on an off angle. And Vitality is going to come right back into Donk.
And Donk has been waiting, lying in wait. His play walked right into him, and Donk couldn't double up. Bomb is dropped towards top middle. Shiro's there to cover off ZywOo. Suddenly it is Apex that has to be the playmaker, and Magic has him spotted. He has him in a cage, and it's Messi left alone with nothing he can do. A minute left, bomb down at top mid, and he's only got 20 health to his name.
That's a filthy setup, and Spirit has all the protocols down. Donk pushed up towards top mid. When he makes contact, double nade for anyone trying to trade the kill. Shiro's able to swing off and pick off ZywOo at top mid when he's trying to make his move. And there's just so many things that Spirit does that disrupt any response Vitality might have. And now Shiro's got the final kill. An emphatic round win for Spirit. They're up by 2. Trading out some of those kills, taking that space.
Oh!
There we go. That's one way to open it up. Donk goes down hard.
Yeah, ZywOo right through that door. If they split into the B bomb site, it's just one player there in Zontics.
Yeah, I think Vitality's just going to happily go for this and say good luck trying to stop it.
And that nade comes early, but there's a second one for Chopper. Timing on it might be better, but he doesn't peek until the flash comes in. And that smoke will then bloom again. It is Zontics looking to defend off, but Chopper moving through. Tried to clean up the initial damage from Zontics, but he couldn't quite get a multi-kill out of it. Spoke to allow that cross safely into the B-bomb site. It's such a difficult site to retake. You would consider the save call if you're Team Spirit.
Absolutely. And I mean, they all actually almost got an extra kill right at the end to make this doable in this mid to B split. But that's just an easy, long played, slowly played round from Vitality, capitalizing on ZywOo's pick early.
Trying to get that ult back, Apex.
Look at Team Spirit, though. They've already lined up for exits. This isn't just a complete capitulation. They say, we have other goals. Magisk, if they exit out the B bomb site, he's coming over to Shiro right now. They're coming to you. Apex gonna run right into it. They have to recover that up. Flames has it quickly, and now they won't peek. Good find from Shiro to take one more weapon away. But it is Vitality getting within 1.
Hanging in there on the T side, and that comes off the back of an opener from ZywOo, stopping Donk on the cross instantly. And there was never an adjustment for Team Spirit. They never sent a player over.
That's a nasty shot. You know, look, they didn't, but they almost set it up perfectly. Chopper and Zontics, when they sense that mid to B split coming in, Zontics gets out of the B bomb site. That's a solid crossfire.
One smoke for the cross is a lot of flames further up the B ramp. There's 2 players in this site right now for Team Spirit. One of them is Donk at the window. He's detected how close they are, but not quite. Flames just comes running around that corner, and that's 2 kills locked in. That Donk-Zontics combo is usually unbreakable, but Vitality find the gap. And the risk to have no one watching middle does not work out here for Team Spirit. It's a 3v3. This time, do you want to go for it?
It feels like they could go for this round if they want. I mean, 3-on-3, you're right here at the bomb site. There's nothing cutting you off. Molotov down towards the doors. They've got a smoke for hulls, and they've got 2 flashbangs to activate this, but they have 2 ops as well, so it's going to be a little bit weird.
Double op retake of the B bomb site on Dust 2. Now that really does not spell a lot of success, but let's see how they get it done. Chopper running in, flashes connect. Does a lot of damage to the backside player, but unfortunately for Team Spirit, no kills on those initial attempts, and Shiro stays outside of the doorway, but he's overrun, peaked by Apex, and Vitality bring every Spirit player down. They've probably lost the low tiles. In fact, they know that for sure, and so they go back into the long play instead, and Chopper only has a USP here.
Yeah, it's exactly why they're going out long next, is they're like, they have tunnels, so we can't really go up catwalk. They'll be able to fight us at two different angles. It's going to be this long take.
Ooh.
Good trade, but that USP still lies in wait.
Yeah, it's just a USP, though. You'd feel better if Chopper even had a 5-7 in this position, but they're not going to check him. Maybe they will at the last second. Flames goes into it, and Chopper does come out with that kill. Molotov to force him into an open position, and ZywOo's had enough.
Yeah, but this is great. That's such a wonderful kill from Chopper. You've kept this in a 3-on-3, and in this kind of a round with this kind of a buy, Spirit's super happy with that. You also have track of the information of where they're headed out long towards the A bomb site. Everyone's going to be here. This round gets real difficult.
Apex clears car, now spots them coming up, but that flash connects through the CT smoke. Apex not punished by it just yet, but he gets ever closer to the bomb site. Utility filtering into the site itself, but the time is the issue for Vitality. They're starting to run out of it. 15 seconds, damage done to Apex, and Donk is still inside of the smoke. Finally he's found. Spinks will end it, and Vitality take the lead.
I mean, you could still just wait for that Molotov and go right back at it. Nade in hand and Chopper.
Oh, this could be rough here for Spirit. Zontic's caught in the corner. Flames just cuts him open. And now Chopper has an MP9 to defend against the onslaught of Vitality players. And he can't get a single kill. Team Spirit fall apart in this last round. And Vitality are going to lead into the second half with a 7-5 scoreline.
I love the calling at the end of this half from Apex. When you realize you have the economic advantage, you can really use those AK-47s to just bully your opposition. Simply walk in and fight. And that's got him the last 2 rounds of this half.
We wonder what the first showing of Vitality versus Spirit would look like. And so far, Apex has it under control.
Dualies for Flames, utility for Chopper, Shiro, and Magix, and it looks like Spirit just want to hit this B bomb site and get the pistol round over with.
A lot of utility available for Team Spirit, charging in towards this B bomb site. Mezzi will spot out the first. He's trying to distract for Flames to be set up with the Dualies off the top of the boxes. It's one for Flames. Couldn't quite compose himself for that second. And Team Spirit do break through to this B bomb site, but Apex to the window fast.
There's no getting in. Shiro's not going to let him in. He'll peek when he starts making his move. And that gush, ZywOo's got one. It's retake. It's possible. It's within reach.
Oh, this headshot down below. ZywOo was able to collect a kill on Magix. They would open this up massively here for Vitality, but it's such a tough fight for ZywOo. He's just distracting, allowing that rotation of Apex to go through the tunnels and come around in the flank late into this round, but Chopper's got it on lock. And both of these Vitality players locked out of the bomb site, but it doesn't matter when you got the battering ram of ZywOo. He's right back into it again.
No kit.
And no kit. Sure, time is ticking. Chopper could win this just by keeping them off it, but Spinks is on the defuse, and ZywOo is unstoppable.
Do they have it, though?
The time is close. And oh no, not enough time. Oh, so close. ZywOo thought he had done absolutely everything, but the time certainly was on the side of Chopper.
Tell you what, though, beautiful kills from ZywOo, and for a guy that we sometimes say we wish he would just step up and take control of his situation, he did exactly that in the pistol round. You know, ended by the amount of time left on the bomb, but it's brilliant shooting to get into this retake.
When you come so close to getting a round victory, you want to go for the force. You want to get that round back.
What helps when ZywOo can afford it at M4 due to the number of kills he got in the previous round, so that's a powerful weapon, and if you get a couple tags out of Apex, then that's going to start looking pretty nice.
ZywOo peeks up short. Looking to get that M4 involved early, but now Spirit know that it's in short, and so they chase it down, damage being done, and ZywOo just about getting away. Mezzi uses the distraction to take Shiro out of the play, and Chopper has to respond swiftly. He goes to fight CT, and he'll force Apex off the top of the box. It's a good, effective bit of damage, but here comes ZywOo when you least expect it, round the back. And when he goes down, you think you've dealt with a threat, but Flames comes in second, and this force buy pays off for Vitality.
That's a nasty play from ZywOo. The follow-up push on catwalk is so dirty with low HP. Catches a perfect timing. Bombs dropped, and good luck, Zontix. This is Vitality taking the second round, probably feeling like they should have had the pistol as well.
And man, it is ZywOo. Early signs of the second half. He's going to take matters into his own hands to take on Team Spirit. And this could be a huge reminder of the level that ZywOo is capable of playing at.
So Zontic's just going to save this Mac 10 and say, whatever, you guys can have it all, you guys can have everything. There's no chance of me finding a kill, low HP. So Mac 10 on Zontic's that he saved. Tech 9's and a scout picked up on Shiro.
It's not the prettiest buy for Team Spirit, but it could prove effective.
Oh, this
is huge for Spinks to push forward. He needs to recover that. It's fortunate he got one because it looked like he could be overrun. And ZywOo again taking initial damage, but this time they've learned from their mistake. They don't let him get away. They do not let him fall back. And Apex hunting forward. Vitality needed to find that kill on Zontic's. It's evened out at 3 apiece.
Yeah, but I don't know. That push from Vitality seemed like the timing was so far off. I'm not entirely sure how that happened. Spinks was lucky not to get caught, even just getting up mid, and then no cover from Catwalk for the lower play. It puts this defense under a lot of stress. A lot of stress, and it's breaking until Mezzi arrives, and Apex helps save the day. Somehow, some way, Vitality find the solution.
That is so sick from Mezzi. Hasn't had the best game yet, hasn't really been involved in a lot of these fights, and when he's tested, when he's required to turn it back in Vitality's favor, he is so accurate with those headshots on short. But this is that initial awkward scenario you were mentioning, Jason. Spinks moving aggressively, getting an awkward timing, but Donk, he's frustrated. Chopper shows the back to Flames. Jumping around, trying to act as a human flashback to distract him, but it's pretty clean. Back and forth, a couple of kills here coming in from Donk. It's ridiculous. Shiro steps up with a Glock. How have the pistols come out with these fights?
Yeah, this is incredible. What Team Spirit's been able to do. Now, they haven't been able to recover any of those weapons, so there's still not a whole lot of danger, but Team Spirit's just saying, what if we can get a plant? What if we can bail out to the B bomb site? Mezzi and Spinks surely are so concerned now that we've taken out all 3 players. Mezzi's starting to piece it together just now, but that bomb has an open pathway to the B bomb site. But
Donk can cut it off. He has a small gap, and Mezzi once again, pinpoint accuracy this time through the doorway. It is Donk down, and Shiro with just a Glock. And because Donk is dead, Mezzi can move into that B bomb site quite comfortably. He hangs around the doors, worried about Shiro possibly coming through middle. But Shiro now sprinting into the site itself. He'll go for that plant. He'll leap for the extra money. And Mezzi's actually going forward, giving him a chance, but he'll clean the headshot up.
Yeah, I had to be a little bit cautious on that for Mezzi during that plant. Make sure he secures the round win. If he goes a little too early, he gets taken down by a fake plant.
Looks like it's going to go quite comfortably right into their arms. ZywOo and Spinks with confidence charging up middle. ZywOo's sniper to remove Chopper. And Spirit lose the first force. Again, gathered in the tunnels.
It seems like the same exact round they just called previously, except this time with Chopper dropping down to watch for the mid push. But obviously when he's lost, it's like, well, we know how this plays out if we let them have mid.
So they go back to deal with the threat of Vitality's CT aggression, and Spinks takes up the position we watched Donk play in the previous half. It's a strong spot to cut them off early if they decide to go through middle. Vitality have Flames addressing the long issue. This looks perfect for Vitality. Hard to see how Team Spirit get through this one unless they break down Spinks, and the timing to move off the position just as they swing in towards him. Spinks goes down, but ZywOo is still fighting from the double doors. He uses the smoke as his own cover. He'll get out of that. And in the meantime, Mezzi has taken Donk away from the server, and there's only 45 seconds left. Spirit are going nowhere. Vitality have a brick wall erected, and Team Spirit cannot break through.
Yeah, this has been so impressive the way Vitality has just dominated this map from the CT side. This is back-to-back rounds where Team Spirit can't even do anything, can't even take the first step of map control. Yeah, the emphasis was more towards B and middle with ZywOo in that position. 3 players kind of crossed over, so they didn't want to fight out towards long. They'll let them have that control.
But once again, it's every Spirit player together. They're in this together at long, all 5.
It's a lack of utility more than anything. There's the smoke that's going to cover the cross. They're going to see if there's any kind of counter flashes coming through it. They'll walk up measured. They don't mind that Vitality knows what's coming.
Oh, through the smoke, good spam from Apex. That is Magic's down early, and Spirit have to play the rest of this with a 4v5 deficit. Mezzi's pushed through tunnels, all the information he requires, and now that rotation can start to come in. Vitality will have players close to this A-bomb site, and another one through the smoke. That's Donk dead. Spirit surely will fall now on Dust 2.
Yeah, well, the Vitality has the rest of the map as well. They're going to stream up Catwalk. There's nothing for Spirit to do. No Molotovs to hold them at bay. No smokes to give them cover. Vitality is going to rip this map out of their hands.
Chopper lies in wait alone, but eventually he will fall, and it's close to being Apex to close it out. Chopper just sitting in the smoke. They found him now, and Chopper eventually goes down. Apex will have thought long and hard about this day. The day where he challenges Donk, the day where they fight Team Spirit, and it's one map up in a comfortable fashion.
They really got caught. I mean, Vitality had them playing their game throughout the entirety of the first map. Spirit need to find a way to set the tone early here on Mirage. Window Smoke is going to deny information over to ZywOo, shooting through, trying to find something. Shiro with the pick, that would go a long way. This is all trying to sell an eventual B hit, and it's working.
It's actually drawn ZywOo away. He's focused more on the A-bomb side, but they realize no one's moving forward. But Shiro, he cuts through Apex. Second shot's incredible out towards CT. But it's all about this B play. And Spinks and Flames have not moved. They still stand and fight, but eventually overrun by Donk. And that ball will go down. 3v2 now. A retake is needed from Vitality.
What can ZywOo create? Nobody's giving him any fights. Donk just waiting, biding his time. Flames gonna step up to the window. Here's the footstep, a little bit awkward. Donk goes down, but he's got one towards Catwalk.
Yeah, quick flick out towards ZywOo. So it's all on Flames to win this one. And he's worried about a player slipping past. He has no info on the whereabouts of the remaining forces of Spirit, and Magix will cut him out. It is Team Spirit with a first round of the T side. Zoltix there to defend any sort of push from Flames.
Mezzi and Spinks are going to have to make a move. They're doing it just now. Going to start peering up the stairs and seeing that it's entirely clear, but they're so far away from rotating back to the A-bomb site that it just won't matter.
Looks like they're ready to go on this ramp play as well. That smoke has faded. Now Flames is in such a tough position if he gets split on, so he goes aggressive, and it's a good play. Takes out Zoltix, goes back to fight Tetris, and does damage onto that Jewel. It is Vitality that won the first 3 kills of this round, but Shiro is trying to keep them back in this, and it is Shiro and Donk, the 2 players you want in this situation for Spirit.
Yeah, but look at this Mezzi lurk up towards ramp. Vitality's just sitting patiently. They're buying time for him to get a little bit closer. Low HP, these MP9s are going to chew them up. There goes Shiro, and Donk's left alone.
This is a clutch that he can win. It's absolutely in his wheelhouse, but the jump up from Spinks, that MP9 will drop him, and Vitality back to it with a force buy again. Smoke comes in, that cuts off a lot of time here for Team Spirit, but they are going to group up regardless. They want to try and get their way through this B side to get a bomb plant at least. Mezzi starts to spam and comes away with a kill on Zontix. A nightmare round for Zontix, but now Team Spirit go. They charge on in. Mezzi changes up his position and deals with these pistols and deals with this threat. Mezzi is not stopping. He is shutting everybody down and is on for the ace now. It's just Magix that eludes him, and Mezzi, he won't get his chance. Misses that shot, giving him the opportunity, and Mezzi's got all 5. That'll fire him up. That'll give him a lot of confidence. It's up against the force for the side of Spirit, but it's still very clean from Mezzi.
Yeah, Flames at Apex really making sure Mezzi gets hyped up after that. Really making sure he feels the impact of what he just did. Good, well put together round, very mobile, utilizing his teammate, taking attention away. Mezzi's just perfect here at the B-bomb site.
Dig his team out of it. Donk plays in towards ramp. He's alone here. Zoltix and Palace, the closest player with him, and now joining him will be Shiro over towards A. So 3 players from Team Spirit positioned outside of ramp.
And the bomb site's wide open for Spirit if they want to waltz in. They don't know it quite yet, but there's no defense actually at the A site. Vitality's put all the emphasis on a mid-trap. There's a little bit of insanity out of Apex, and it's worked exactly like designed. Emphasize the mid-defense, eliminate half of the attack, and then address the bomb site.
Climbing up is Donk to clear out Apex at the bottom of the stairs. He eventually gets that kill, but he sustains quite a bit of damage from Apex. 4v3, Vitality still favored in this round, but Team Spirit have a chance now to get into the site, but Utility is dropping, and once again, there's a flank around the backside. It's Flames entering the back of the ramp. Shiro will fall again. Bomb down, second kill from Flames, and it is Team Spirit that fall apart. Vitality just shatter their T-side round. Doesn't inflict any damage on Spirit just yet.
Different look on the defense this
Here
time.
goes Zywoo again, challenging Donk, and this time it's Donk that wins that battle. And that opens up some space into this B bomb site. They'll charge forward, Donk will filter in, and Chopper takes in short.
Yeah, well, if you can find Chopper and or Magix in middle right now, in con, that would be huge for Vitality, because at the moment, they're not even considering going for this retake. Zywoo fell way too quick. And they're just saying no point to risk it, but if they can find a couple of these kills, all of a sudden it might motivate them to move forward.
Oh, ladder room fight. Chopper couldn't quite win it. Flames is taking damage. Zontics fends him off, and that should now confirm that Vitality are just going to back off and save their weapons. Mezzi's pinned in window at the moment. He knows that Chopper's up in that ladder room. So Mezzi drops out of window, down into mid, takes the risk of maybe exposing himself to this Donk fight, and Donk is staying committed to that fight, and Spinks will out-duel him.
I think Donk is doing a heat check in that round, trying to get a little bit warmed up. Maybe he might feel like his aim is a little bit off.
Mezzi's coming up. He could actually take some big weapons out of their hands here. Shiro, he goes down, second kill up for grabs, and Zontics will pick up the AWP.
Not bad for Vitality, all things considered. A couple of exit kills on the way out. But Team Spirit are going to be pleased with that one. Opening kill provided by Donk, and that was the round at the B bomb site.
Chopper activates with a flash. He'll peek on the other side of the smoke, sees nothing in the window, or smokes it himself. Now Zontics really trying to apply pressure out of ramp. He wants a fight in towards ticket box, and he spots the jumping of Flames, who gathers that information and passes it on to Mezzi, who will play in from behind that firebox and hope that he can pick up some success from this. Chopper brings down Apex, but remember, Mezzi is still in a powerful position that they are yet to detect. Finally, they go back to check it. Donk considers and goes in to the headshot on Mezzi. A 3v2 still. Magix needs to win this duel in ladder room. And with Shiro picking up Spinks, it is all on Zywoo, and he will miss the jump into the window.
Broke his ankles, and now he's got a long way to traverse to save the op. Magix.
He's got to surely. Magix should be able to take Zywoo out, but he's so fast on the sniper. Magix will fall, and Zywoo will be given the mercy of a save call. And that's sick from Donk to go back to that kill on Mezzi.
Well, you realize that not everything's been cleared out, and I mean that's a round that feels much more like Spirit was comfortable with. While we saw them previously, Vitality had given up the bomb site, and they seemed like they got stalled out through the lack of fights. This is what Spirit loves. This is what Donk thrives in. Is this kind of a round, progressing, taking space, looking for fight after fight.
Shiro tossing solo utility out middle, but he'll join the rest of his forces in what is about to be a very simple call from Team Spirit. Apex will drift over, anticipating this play through ramp. Zywoo has his eyes set on the extremities, and that is a big swing from Flames. He gets a double, he cuts right through Spirit's attack, but Zywoo climbs up on top, and he has got tastes of Donk in back-to-back rounds, and that AK-47 is outmatching the sniper, and Donk is not stopping. Team Spirit's elegant murderer is finally put in the ground, and it's Spinks left in a 1v2, and this is a round that is doable because Spirit have not put that bomb down yet.
No, but he's lost track of Zontics, who's wrapping around through CT spawn. He's going to be coming around through jungle hole. Spinks has an indication. He gets a sixth sense. He might be able to pull it off. Oh! Zontics wins it out, shuts down the clutch. And now they've broken Vitality.
That was a big initial kill from Flames. He swoops out, takes 2 down on that initial attack, and Spirit's still able to recover it.
I love this from Flames. Disruptive in your face, not letting you progress, but the follow-up from Donk is beautiful. Takes down Zywoo again and then leaps across the stairs for another.
Just be careful, Flames is charging up middle. Shiro has adjusted his crosshair to watch for that. And into his gaze, Flames will run, and he is gone out of the round. But Mezzi makes sure that Vitality trade effectively. But Donk has moved out ramp. He climbs piece by piece up Tetris. Apex coming back to try and watch out this A play, but he walks into the open, and Zontics removes him. In-game leader for Vitality down, and Donk is now freed up for the fight on Mezzi, and he can't get through connector. It is Zywoo on the other side of the map, not involved in this fight for Vitality. And the money is not in a position to even think about attempting a retake and a clutch here. So Zywoo has to save, and Team Spirit head into the lead.
Yeah, Vitality, I mean, you do a great job in middle with that kind of a push. All things considered, kind of caught out in the open in that fashion. Your main aggression picked off by Shiro, but at what cost do you kind of hold on to it? You give Donk so much room over at the A bomb site, and he will not be shy about stepping into that space. Magix is certainly going to find Zywoo at the end of the day. Nice and easy.
The semi-final becomes a lot more difficult for Vitality. ZywOo has been silenced. Flames has been dropped low. And he goes in for that fight, but he is taken out. And Shiro makes sure that it's even trading in mid this time for Spirit.
Yeah, and he just has to be patient. He's got Magix and underpass. Oh, good fight. Now Magix is going to pounce. Oh, misses his shot, though. This is so awkward. All of a sudden, it slips away. Shiro can't transfer over. And Apex puts a stop to the run right at the end. 6-6 into halftime. And now they get to sit back and wait for Vitality's attack. And piss around towards the B-bomb site, it appears. Magix is going to have dualies and get himself nice and comfortable. Off angle, he's got Zontix in support.
Zontix can take that initial shot, draw their attention towards the player within the site and set up Magix. He only gets one. Zontix now plays at jail. He's cleaned out without a single kill thanks to Spinks, who has opened up this site for Vitality. Bomb is going down, and Team Spirit hanging around. They want to go for this retake. They want to be able to get back into this round and fight for the pistol in the second half. They're not given chances by Vitality. No one is overstepping their mark. Donk has got to go and find these fights, and he gets close to the first. Donk takes Flames down. Shiro swiftly in, and Donk is inevitable as he comes back in on this retake. The King must clutch. He's found himself a low HP Donk in front of him, but that defuse tap creates pressure. And Mezzi will try to peek it, but he doesn't have the angle to stop that defuse. He's got to go through Donk, and he can't get Chopper. But time, yet again, Chopper's going to hold that defuse. Is it going to be a time? No, not again. Team Spirit run out of time. Lost the force in the second. And this round should be rather comfortable for Vitality. And if they go into the A-bomb site, which it looks like they're going to, this is the best chance for Team Spirit to inflict some damage.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. There is a Deagle in play. There is a P250, a little bit of a dink, clean up. Donk can't turn. Good spam. ZywOo neutralizes him and trades the whole way through before this MAC-10 can give all the advantages over to Flames and Vitality.
Yeah, he gets away with the Galil for a second, but ZywOo hunts Chopper down towards Connector, gets rid of him.
ZywOo Flames Mezzi heading to mid with Apex.
Zontix peeking out, not clean in that first attempt. It's ZywOo that has taken Donk out of the round. Grenade will search and find Flames. It's an important trade to come in from Zontix, especially after losing Donk in the initial engagement.
Oh, he repositions though. Oh, the Apex might have been able to see that. I don't know if he actually spotted it. Zontix is going to stick around over.
Seems like he's focused on it.
Yeah, it seems like he has an idea.
ZywOo alive on 1 health. Barely clinging on to this mortal realm, and Mezzi straight through window. It is Zontix that is taken out. Spirit down 2 players.
That's a big find, and it's going to make Spinks a little bit more frisky. Hiding in the smoke up in the B halls at the moment, waiting for an opportunity as that fades to start peering into the B bomb site.
Chopper will get his fight soon. Apex to round this corner, but timing for Chopper, he better be looking the right way. He now spots out Apex. He will ready his forces for this attack, but he overextends. Mezzi rips his head off. Shiro stuck. He's stuck in the ninja, and he'll still land shots. Shiro is on another level. Organized violence, and Mezzi now in the clutch, this time against Magix. This will put Vitality up to 9. This would break Team Spirit's money. And Magix is getting ever closer, and Mezzi will fall. Magix is so cool in the clutch.
Vitality's got to be really careful with their utility usage. Any disruptions from Spirit could be devastating. They don't have a lot. That's going to help. An early pick to open up the middle of the map.
Smoke out. Donk can no longer peek in towards short. This should allow Vitality to cross safely into short position and get ready to a split on this B bomb side. But look who's waiting for them again. Shiro looking to rip their souls out of their bodies, and Shiro's got a second. He just doesn't stop until Mezzi somehow arrives with that quick transfer. That is absolutely huge. And Vitality back into this again, but look at Donk running on in. Finally stopped by ZywOo on the other side. A battle of the princes. Maybe a too far there for Donk. He walks into ZywOo, and there's no real chances now for Spirit.
Yeah, he was real eager to get into a fight, real eager to get into engagement before Vitality was able to find better positions, and it's backfired.
in that Vitality jersey.
Yeah, 20 kills for him. He had that ace at the B bomb site in the first half, anchoring the B site very, very well. And now providing some fragging entry power. Here's the opening kill from Zyru. Zontic's no chance, but look at this transfer back over.
Yeah. Incredible play from Mezzi. They didn't even need to fight him in the last round, and he was gone.
Yeah, Nate stacks to his position. He's going to get frisky this round as well. Utility being spent at the A bomb site. That's luring Donk forward to clear mid. Zontix has the first, but Zyru's able to trade it off.
Once again handled. Chopper at the back of the triple box, taken out by Mezzi. Spammed on down, Vitality 4v3.
That's a really quiet, passive hit that's tough to read for Chopper. I mean, you have all the set-piece utility, but no noise. Mezzi just walks off.
Leg shot, not enough to bring Apex down and out of the fight. Vitality still stands strong with a player advantage, and Mezzi's pushed through CT, so he's surely going to get the opportunity at least, but that flash is very effective. Magic's can upgrade, and that's a big dunk on Apex. He's gone, and right back into this, our Spirit again. Over the top, it's Zywu on the tech. And a 2v2. Bomb needs to be picked up, and headshots are just landing now for Team Vitality. It is Zontic's left on 14 HP. And he has not been a massive player in this semi-final yet. But he could have one of the most important clutches for Team Spirit if he can somehow stop Vitality in the form of Zywu and Spinks. He's got 14 health to do it.
I don't think there's any way for him to do it. I don't even know if he's going to be super motivated. He's going to check, and maybe he gets a freebie after the plant. Nate comes in.
And that's enough. Spinks with another kill from the Edge E grenade. It's 11-7. Vitality are seeing that grand final at the end of this tunnel. Donk is being punished. He can't really deal with how many players are coming at him in mid each and every round. He's hoping he can get away with a couple of kills here, but again, just neutralized by utility. And look at the position of Apex. He's gained all of connector control. He's at the bottom of the stairway. Donk at least getting a couple inside of Khan. And now Zywu unleashes the Tech 9 charging in. Shiro from the sandwich is doing so much work. Goes to the P2K, and eventually it is too much. And this could be a big round for Spirit.
It's still losable though. Spinks can actually force one out into the open. Oh, he's got the first. One more would be great. Magic's out in the open, comes down next. Oh, Spinks, so close. And there's the impact from Zontix.
Yeah, they do pick up that extra weapon right at the end there, so Team Spirit have an extra rifle to play with, and in the end, that's the difference maker that stops Spinks. Chopper this time replaces the role of Donk, and he's pretty effective. Good utility, forces Flames into the open. Mezzi has fallen at the hand of Shiro. Vitality in a 3v5.
And there's the difference. This is that same kind of idea that I just mentioned, is Mezzi's just kind of investigating. He's like, yeah, let me see what I get up A ramp. And oh, it's an op. Oh, I'm dead. Now Spinks goes down as well. And so those little casual contact plays from Vitality get stuffed.
Kicking off 2024, Shiro finds himself in Team Spirit.
And he finds himself a Katowice trophy.
He wants to challenge for another. Straight in towards Zywu. He's gone down. AWP is now in the hands of Donk instead.
Counter-terrorists win.
It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, go through underpass. Maybe you can force back that defense. They don't have really the utility to take it from top mid. The smokes and flashes that they would need to use to take mid is pretty much everything they would have. So they go for control through underpass. It's been spotted out.
Donk has detected a few players in here. He'll send that grenade in, and he is ready. He wants a multi-kill this time. And they come charging around that corner. It's a good shutdown initially from Spirit, but Vitality fight back.
Spinks going to be boosted up. Bombs all the way back in top mid. Mezzi's after going to collect that, which means Spinks is on his own.
Timing for Spinks to look away. Chopper comes in, knocks him on his ass, and it's now just Mezzi in mid. He's being hunted down. Zontix comes in to clean it up. And dreams of Anubis, dreams of a third map in this series.
This is a classic Apex call. He takes mid alone up catwalk to execute a split onto the B bomb site.
So it's Magix and Zontix to try and defend this B bomb site to push Spirit up to 12 rounds. Zontix has to defend on two fronts, and he does so effectively. Finally removed by Mezzi. Donk is forced into the open by the fire, and he'll still stand. There was a chance he went down there, but Vitality They've got that bomb planted. And ZywOo still alive. And Mezzi, who has been incredible. 26 kills, he tops the server. Vitality could top the scoreline. They could topple Team Spirit. ZywOo turns up at the right time. And Chopper comes right back into it. Mezzi hides behind the van. Chopper not putting the utility in the right spots. Van is at least open still. He'll consider it. He taps it. He's still worried about bench. And Mezzi will sink him. Vitality up to 12.
How fitting that it's Mezzi and ZywOo to close that out. Brilliant shooting from ZywOo. Works up the courage to go for the peak. Takes down Shiro. And follows up with Donk. And Chopper just so convinced Mezzi is elsewhere, biding his time. Mezzi is putting a complete map.
Vitality this time heavy in middle. No one on the extremities. Shrouded in the cover of the smoke and the sound of the crowd. Vitality of a player in window. Zontix pushes short. Mezzi's down first, spots out flames, but it's ZywOo. In the battle of Counter-Strike's princes, there can only be one chosen one, and Spinks will drop Donk. Shiro down, Spirit out. Vitality on through to the semifinals, out of the semifinals, and in to the grand final.